Hey everybody, I'm Rachel Town and I'm a senior director with Lemongrass Spa. I am so excited to play with my makeup with you today. I've had a lot of people asking questions about how to have a really quick and easy daily facial routine. If they're looking for something just not over the top, you're not going out, you're just going to work and you don't want to spend a whole lot of time doing your makeup in the morning, then this video just might be for you. If you're not familiar with Lemongrass Spa products, our products are all amazing. They are handmade with love, and I'm not even kidding. Like sometimes the owner will post images or videos of the people that are in the factory making this stuff, and it's just so cool to be like, that's my company. That's my company, hand making all of the products. We don't use phthalates, we don't use parabens, we don't use ethanol to dry out your skin. Everything is made with every person in mind. So we are looking for holistic, awesome body care products for you and your entire family that you can feel confident that what's going on your skin, hence what's going in your skin, is all good for you. So today I'm just going to put on a basic face. I don't have a whole lot going on today. I'm actually going out this evening by myself. Mom life, going out by yourself is a big deal. So what I'm going to do is going to start with my BB cream. And this stuff is really cool because it's a tinted anti-aging moisturizer. And as anti-aging, and I'm, aging, it's a good thing. I like that it's a moisturizer because then I can kind of just skip the other step of moisturizing every morning if I'm going to use this as a base. Now, this can be used as a primer for your mineral foundation, or it can be used on its own. I like to use it on its own when I'm just in a hurry and I just kind of want to even out my complexion and skip the moisturizing. This kind of covers both of that. This is the medium. And I'll let you look at the color. It's a medium. The light is a little bit lighter, dark is a little bit darker, but you'll notice, I'm going to use one pump, you'll notice that the color isn't that significant. So even looking right here, it's not that significant. Of course I'm going to rub it in, but it's just tinted. I'm just going to rub it all over my face. You won't notice a big difference in color, but you might notice a change in the appearance of the evenness of my complexion. So it just kind of evens me out a little bit. There is no reason to use a blending sponge or anything like that because, like I said, it's tinted. It's not an opaque coverage, but it feels really good. I love that it has a little bit of a velvety finish, but it just kind of makes me look a little bit more polished. There we are. Now I'm suffering with some dry winter skin. It wants to be dry, but I'm battling it with our Lemongrass Spa products. And what I've been using lately is the goat milk soap. Goat milk is amazing for dry skin. It's really helped repair it. Prior to that, I was using the prebiotic facial wash because I have a combination skin. So I'll get oily in spots, but I'll be dry as well. So the prebiotic was really great at just kind of feeding my skin what it needs to be happy and healthy. But now it's getting dry, so we're going back to goat milk soap, which has been awesome. I also make sure to exfoliate once or twice a week to help get rid of that dead skin and let the new skin regenerate. So my complexion's actually been staying pretty happy. So I've got that. I'm much more balanced. I like it. I am going to draw on my eyebrows. So if you notice, I do not have even close to symmetrical eyebrows, and that's okay. Normally I would just leave them if I didn't care, but today I care. So I'm going to use our brow pomade. This is the dark, pretty dark. And we also have a medium, which is much lighter, obviously, for you people with lighter brows. These babies are pretty dark. So I'm actually going to use the mirror next to me. You'll see me look this way. I'm just going to touch my slanted eyeshadow brush or eyeliner brush in my pomade. If you wanted to get the stick that has the mascara wand at the tip, it kind of looks like this on the tip, you could totally buy that as well. I'm frugal. I'm just using my shadow brush. And I'll start at the middle of the arch, and I'm trying to make sure you can see this, and just drawing a line and then bringing it down. So that's what I've got so far. That's a little dark. So I want to pull it in. I want to blend it together, and then I want to pull into this area. You don't want the heavy part of your brow pomade to be in the middle because it's going to weight in the middle of your face. You just kind of want your brows to arch and frame your face. So I'm going to pull that color around, pull it toward the middle, just kind of filling in these spare spots of my brows because my brows are extremely, extremely sparse. And I want them to be full because our brows frame our face. And I learned something that's pretty neat. To know where to draw your brows, you start at the corner of your nose and go through the corner of your eye. Wherever that touches, that's where your brows should start. To know where your arch should be, you stay at that corner of your nose and go through the middle of your eye. So go through the middle of your eye. That's where your arch should be. Arch. And to know where it should end, similarly, go through the side of your eye, and that's where it should end. So that's kind of how I got the template. I didn't use a template. However, if you get the brow pomade kit, there is a template that you can use. I've done this enough. So again, I'm going to start kind of in the middle of my arch, pulling it out. I just kind of want to show where I want the majority of my brow to be. So I started it, and then I'm going to pull that in. Now my face is, I have a big head. I have a big head and I have a larger forehead, and I don't want thin brows. That's what I naturally have, but I don't want them. So I'm going to make mine a little bit thicker, and then I'm going to come closer so you can see that it doesn't even look drawn on. It looks like it's my natural dark, full, thick brow. And again, just pulling the color through any spare spots, kind of covering that in. So there we go. Two much darker, much fuller eyebrows that kind of help frame my face. Now, the next thing I'm going to work on is my eyeshadow. And since I have a hazel eye with some green and some brown in there, I'm going to use shadows that will help make those colors pop. And the one of my favorites is the Sassy Pink. Look at that. So pretty. I love the Sassy Pink. And I'm going to use this shadow brush. If you notice, it's rounded, it's kind of flat. And I'm just going to use a little bit. So dipping it in the shadow, tap, tap, tap. And I'm going to put this on the outside of my eye. I'm going to use my mirror again because I cannot, for the life of me, seem to master the computer work. So I just want a little bit. Remember, I'm not doing anything fancy today, so I don't want to go crazy. Again, I just dip it in my minerals, give it a little tap, and I'm going to do the outside of the other eye, trying to keep it fairly uniform. I think I didn't grab enough minerals on that one. And again, just keeping it in on the outside of the eye. It's okay to go up on the, see, I'm going up on the ridge a little bit. Do the same over here. Already more open, I like it. All right, now I'm gonna do the same thing, except this time I'm going to use seashell. Seashell is one of my favorites. Again, I love sparkles. I want the sparkles, bring on the sparkles. So I'm gonna tap it in, or dip it in, tap it off, and this one I'm going to put in the middle of my eye, right above my iris and pupil, just kind of there, and it's gonna blend in. It's gonna provide a transition because I want gold in the middle of my eye. And again, I'm just right above my iris. Basically, the entire area of my iris above that, that's where I'm putting the seashell. I have not blended yet, but those are my colors I've chosen. And my last color that I'm going to use is the Gold Rush. Gold Rush is really great for green or brown eyes. This one is a little bit, goes a long way. So just a little bit of a tip. Definitely want to tap that off. Whoops. And I'll put this in the middle of, like the center of my eye, just a little splash of color. Just a little splash. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, dip it in my minerals. Now, if you wanted a bolder look, you could dip your brush in lotion first and then apply it, and it will give you like a creamy application with really dark color. So if you're going to be doing something, you're going out, or you just really like dark colors, that's the thing to do. So now if you look at me, I look kind of ridiculous. So this needs to be blended. This is our round, soft bristled blending brush. So I'm just going to kind of pull the colors together. I didn't use a lot of dark or bold, so I just need to give it a little bit of a pull. To make this lasting long color, you would want to put a primer or a concealer underneath all of the colors, or use a mineral setting spray if you use both. So if I was going out and I'm going to go for a dinner date or something and I'm going to be out for the evening, I would put the primer underneath, and then I would spray the mineral setting spray on top of it just to make sure it lasts all night, because I don't want to take all the time to do my makeup and then not have it last long. But again, I'm just doing a day look. So I'm not going to have a lot of bold colors that need to stay. However, that BB cream that I used in the beginning, that doubles as a primer. So when I put it on my eyelids, it gave something for that mineral eyeshadow to kind of adhere to. So that's good. We got that done. Now I'm going to use my black eyeliner, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the top. Again, I'm going to use the mirror because I just have not mastered. Like it's like flipped. It's not a mirror image. It's strange, but I don't want things to be, I want you to be able to read that. So when I say it's lemongrass black, I don't want the mirror image. I want you to be able to read it. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my lash line on the top, pulling it in just a little bit. I don't want to go all the way in because I want that gold to really, really shine in the middle. Same thing here. Kind of stopping where that gold starts and pulling it out. The eyeliner is fantastic. It's so great. I've had issues in the past. I'm just going to curl my lashes. I've had issues in the past with any makeup, but really, especially eyeliner and mascara were really difficult for me to find any that worked. I did find some really great stuff on Etsy. It was beeswax based, but it wasn't a nice, easy, dark application. It kind of, I had to go over it and over it to get a nice dark application with the eyeliner, and it was just irritating. It was like uncomfortable, I guess. It wasn't irritating. Now I'm going to put on some black mascara. So this is our organic black mascara. It's a matte. It is made, there's a great amount of ingredients in it. So there's stuff like, what is there? Water, chamomile, beeswax, camelba wax, coffee powder, rice extract, sunflower seed oil, cornstarch, lemon peel extract, and grapefruit seed extract. So it's got a lot of great ingredients. And some people like to put a little drop of lavender in their bottle when they get it, their tube. The lavender is going to help keep away viruses and bacteria from your tube of mascara, and it also helps promote lash growth. And I have noticed a big difference in my lashes. I used to have, I don't know, I didn't really think anything of my lashes, and now I think they're kind of pretty, long and thick, and I like it. Here we go. And I'll just put a little bit on the bottom. I don't want to go too crazy. Now I still have this problem with veiny under eyes. So the second to last thing I'm going to do is just put a little bit of concealer. So I've got the neutral concealer that is upside down. I've got the neutral concealer, a concealing stick, and I'm just going to put a couple dots underneath my eye. So it's just neutral. Just put a couple dots underneath my eye, both eyes, obviously, and dot down because I've got this redness going down here from broken capillaries. Thank you, age. And I also have this little guy, this broken capillary. This used to be really significant. It's not anymore, thank goodness. But I'm just going to put a little cover up on that as well. There, it's gone. What age spot? And then just blend it in. So this is the brush I choose to use for it. It works really great. It's a great concealing cover-up brush. Just kind of pulling it in. You notice a difference. I've blended this. This I have not. So see already the difference between this veiny area and this veiny area. I might need to put another drop up top higher. There we go. And then blend it in again. And if you put mascara or eyeliner on the bottom of your eye, you can just take a nice smooth stroke and help blend that in that way, rather than doing this type of motion. What is this motion called? And again, I'm just gonna kind of blend in around where I have those broken capillaries around my nose. It normally doesn't take this long. Just doing the demo takes a little bit of a longer time. So there we go. I've got a basic face. I'm not going crazy. I don't want to go crazy. I have mom things to do today, errands and mom things. So I don't need to put on my big face, but I will be going next weekend. I'm going to be going live because I'm going to leadership retreat. So I'm excited. And the very last thing I'm going to do, because I'm not doing anything fancy, I'm just going to put on some chapstick. So this is the pomegranate chapstick. It's very, very smooth. It's very soft. And the pomegranate smells great. So I don't want a lot of color. I just want to taste good. I want my lips to be hydrated. And I want them to have a nice little shine. So that's a basic look with Lemongrass Spa. Let me know if you have any questions. Check out the information below. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.